All right, hello, everybody, and welcome to Schoolstone classes back in session. I am your op and caster for the first match, Doctorfeesh, and alongside me today is MartyB. He will be helping me on this first match. Hello, Marty. How are you?
Pretty good. Pretty excited. Gonna cast this and then gonna head off later to play on stream myself. Actually,
Yeah. So let's do a quick overview of the matches that we have. This first one's going to be a legacy match in the Gold Conference between Nails and AgentPWE. And then we're gonna have Marty's match for Wild Series Green Conference. 6J versus MartyB. Everyone's a winner versus F12 Viridian.
should be really exciting. Two high power seeds in Legacy facing off today, followed by two. Well, obviously I'm biased, but I think most would agree. Two of the best teams in the Wild Series facing off this week. So should be
I
very exciting.
I would agree. In that match, we're gonna have one caster who's not unfamiliar to THL, but then we're gonna have a new caster. We're gonna have Jailstorm and Memnar casting the second match.
Should be very exciting. But before we get to that, we should go over the first match. What class do we got?
All right, so for Nails' side, we have Demon Hunter, Paladin, Warlock, and Warrior. And for AgentPWE, we have Demon Hunter, Paladin, Priest, and Warrior. So
Very interesting.
very close
So you have to
class
wonder.
choices.
You have to wonder with the pre-spring. Do you try targeting the paladin? I don't think you do. So
Potential.
everyone knows ramp paladin has kind of become a big thing this week, and stats are saying it's kind of busted.
Yeah,
So I'm thinking we may see a paladin ban just to avoid the scam.
I can see that for sure.
Yeah, because that archetype right now is straight cheese
Yeah,
and pretty much dunks on anything right now.
for sure.
So outside of that, the warrior picks will also be pretty interesting. There's still a ton of different warrior archetypes that can work out for these players. With the pre-spring, you gotta wonder if we'll see bomb warrior on the other side. So that's an option. But also with demon hunter, other archetypes have some merit as well. So things like pure control, Silas OTK, ETC, even in Rage Warrior is a possibility here. So very interesting. And I'll be curious to see what they choose to bring.
Yeah, I have a really good idea that Nails is going to be bringing his Warlock deck is going to be Zoo. That is his bread and butter deck. He is currently top 15 legend. He's ranked 12th on NA standard, mainly playing Zoo Warlock. I don't actually know what Agent's been playing much of, but I can give you insight on that. At least one deck that we might see, unless it's banned. There could be a Respect Warlock ban from Agent. Don't know.
We will see.
Yes, I have
So
told the players that whenever they're ready, they can challenge up, give me the bans, and get this on the road. Yeah, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and look at how this match is playing out. This is actually playing out pretty close right now. Um, it was 4-1 as of yesterday, but no Glocko took a 3-0 sweep over T-Stew. The Golden Common, by the way, has the lead on this. Both of these teams are fighting for playoff seeding, and playoff contention. They're 80 points and 85 points apiece, as of the start of this week. So be interesting. See, just they have challenged up, so we should be getting bans pretty soon.
so Agent PWE banned the Warlock and Nails banned the Warrior.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. You get rid of Nails' Zoo, make him play other decks. For sure, for sure. Issues, thanks very much. Game. For last 3. Alright, so it was...
They're just waiting for them to queue up.
Yep.
Looks like it's possible that we do see those Scam Paladins. We'll have to see.
So it's a warrior ban from Nails, right?
Yes. Nails banned Warrior and PWE banned Warlock. So we did see that respect ban that you mentioned. It looks
Cool.
like they are heading in right now.
Oh boy. That's exciting. I need to finish marking up this stuff and then I'll get right over to the match. So first to spectate for us is going to be Nails. He will be on the bottom and wait. Nope, Agent's going to be first to spectate. My apologies. Agent first to spectate and then Nails will be on the top of our screen. So let's go.
Seeing a Highlander Priest from PWE.
Nice.
Let's take a look and see what Nails has brought. Looks like a Bomb Warrior. Not surprised at all by this bring from Nails.
No.
With Priest up, Bomb Warrior is just too good.
On wings of destruction they come.
PWE starting with a Cleric of Scales draw. Pretty solid. Getting the insights. Nothing too crazy. Draconic Studies for the Cobalt Spellkin. Going to get value from that later. Nails is in no rush, though. Has both Wrench Calibers in hand. Has a Barricade. Cutting class as well.
Blessings to you.
PWE going for the blessings. Blesses Nails with a hero power to heal his face. Gotta love it.
Gotta love it.
And Nails goes for the Coin Wrench. I like this a lot. Start putting bombs in.
Yep, Highlander effects will be removed. It's not like this deck necessarily relies on Highlander effects. But a Zephyrs for Ooze would have been nice here. Yeah. Interesting that we do see a Highlander Priest variant, because there has been a kind of popular priest list that I believe Monsanto has popularized that only runs a Lucia as the only minion, and it just runs a bunch of removal to deal with the Ramp Paladin, I guess.
Yeah, there are quite a few priest builds going around right now. PWE looks like he's going to go with the Cabal Acolyte and possibly Forbidden Words play to steal a taunt and clear the other. That'll let him send 4 damage to face and set up 8 health to protect his own. Problem is he does not have the mana to do it. So goes for Reborn. Has to clear the other with his minions.
Yeah, he'll be able to spawn another one and take another minion later in the game.
Yeah, the Reborn is crucial here because that is going to protect his face. He needs to protect his face as much as possible, considering the bombs are just going to put him over the edge otherwise.
Yes. Opts to play the second wrench, possibly even with the Horde Pillager in hand.
I don't mind this wrench.
Okay.
So the reason why is because Horde Pillager would just get removed.
Oh, true.
So
Yeah, you can soften the board up a little bit.
yeah, and we are most likely going to see either Krasinov or Brawl the next turn. So this isn't bad at all.
Yeah. Highlander Priest is in a decent spot right now. But we see like Blaze Storms and other types of removal. We're gonna see the Brawl come out here.
There is the Brawl.
We can
We're
note that.
expecting exactly why we held the Horde Pillager before.
Yeah.
Just chugging away, clearing things.
And we can see that Nails is running Galakron because he's running the Kronks.
Yes, and PWE has drawn a very key card in the matchup, Cobalt Sticky Finger. Although there are 4 bombs in deck, and there will be a 5th
Mm-hmm.
once Horde Pillager is played, because naturally Nails will swing on the same turn. PWE can kind of turn things around and get a bit of a swing himself with Sticky Fingers.
Yeah, you see him using an Inner Fire on the 2/4, turns it into a 4/4, plays Mind Flayer Karj, just to get a minion out on the board, and to get a little bit out of, and to get a card out of hand. Sitting at 9 now, no reason to, not necessarily, forced to play the Insight, but he does get a 6 mana Murazond. Ooh, Ops.
Dumping a Broomstick here.
Yeah,
Getting
Blinks.
rid of Broomstick means we can safely Cobalt Spellkin next turn if we choose to.
Yes.
And the Broom also protects our minions from Blade Storm.
Which Nails might just play it anyways, just to remove that, because it puts the taunt minion down to 3 and allows him to swing. But he's getting pretty low here. He's doing a lot of trading with the bombs, and now there is a chance just for Kobold Sticky Fingers to just do some good work here.
Well, we might not even see Sticky Fingers, really.
Yeah, it's not even guaranteed you need
So
that.
what
You don't pick the wands.
PWE could have done is gone for the Murazon play if he wanted to. That would give him a Wrench Caliber for himself. Or no, it would give him a 4/2
Yeah.
for himself. And clear the board. So Nails would have to deal with an 8/6, and there's not really a way to do
I mean,
that.
now there's a possibility if the bomb that gets put in deck gets drawn, it's over. Does not happen. And with the shield block drawn, that's really good for Nails. He gets some armor here.
Problem is,
Treasure?
Nails really doesn't have any way to deal with this board.
No, he doesn't. And there's 9 damage on board currently. And the
He has to
Murazond,
trade
and the
here.
Murazond will give him. Nah, I'll just give him the 4/2. Won't give him a wrench.
He will gain armor though.
Yes, he will gain armor from shield block.
So there's one bomb.
One bomb.
Fortunately, there's no more.
Yeah, Highlander Priest, I've noticed, has not that bad of a matchup against Bomb Warrior, despite the fact that you get your Zephyrus and your Dragon Queen turned off pretty fast.
It's a bit debatable. Depends on the build.
Yeah, it does.
But fortunately for PWE, he's been able to pressure and curve out, while Nails has kind of had an awkward hand where he hasn't been able to deal with the board very well.
Yeah.
So he's been on the back pedal, really. PWE has a few options here. He could go Murazon once more and just clear the 4/2. He can drop a taunt with Cabal Acolyte. If he even wants to, he can steal the Horde Pillager. Plenty of options. Thinking it through. Cobalt Spellkin is always okay, just to try to get more healing.
Yeah.
Like he's thinking of the Cabal Acolyte Wave of Apathy play.
Yeah. Looks like we're gonna
Very
take
solid.
that. We're gonna take the 4/2. This kind of feels all but over, but I mean the bomb draws could happen as long as there's a chance that because of Krasinov coming in here to remove the 2/4, that bomb draws would give it to Nails if he puts him down to below 15.
There's the Brawl.
There's a brawl. Brawl's really clutch here. Could be played.
Nails will have to brawl this and hope for the Wand Maker or Horde Pillager to survive.
Yeah.
It's a 50-50 shot. Gets the Horde Pillager. Now he can armor up and clear.
Okay. Okay.
That is the last of the bombs that he'll be able to put.
Yeah, I
PWE's
mean,
gap.
I was kind of thinking you have to realize that the bomb draws can win the game, and so you might want to put him down pretty low, make it so he doesn't have to draw that many bombs. But surviving another turn, there is no more obviously, bombs to be played this game. Krasinov is just going to be a rush minion at this point. See what Agent opts for.
I think we're going to see a Cobalt Skulk in here. Just try to get some more healing. No healing.
No extra healing.
But the inner fire is nice.
Yes. Can make this Twilight Drake pretty nicely big here. 8/8.
Yes.
If he opted, he decides to just hold. That looks like a Deathwing, which will come out.
But that Deathwing has to come out here.
Yes.
It's the only way Nail survives.
Yes. One bomb. One more bomb. It's getting closer and closer. Draws Galakron. That's a big pickup. Because it allows Agent to heal to Galakron. You destroy the Deathwing goes away. Yeah.
I don't think it's a question of whether we play Galakron. It's whether we hero power before or after the Galakron play here.
I would like to see heal more, because then it goes to 15, so it would take, I guess either way it takes 3 bombs.
Doesn't matter all that much.
Doesn't matter.
Because bombs do 5 damage. So you're gonna have 3 bombs.
It's 15. Yeah, 3 bombs kill at any point in there anyways, so you're right. If it was more, then I could see it.
This doesn't affect Nails' Galakron either.
Yeah.
I think I would have rather seen the hero power after Galakron.
See what you could get from it.
Doesn't make too much of a difference.
Yeah. Right. This is where the Bomb Warrior is able to put the pressure on the Priest once the Galakron comes out. 3 damage to face pretty much every turn.
I think we're going to see a hero power here. Looks like we might go Murazon instead. I think we want to hold the Murazon for the Galakron turn, if possible, because that'll give us another 5 armor.
Yeah.
This does put a lot of pressure, but Hysteria is also a bit awkward right here.
Boom?
So now, there's a way for Nails to clear this if he chooses to. Which means he's not really obligated to play Galakron yet.
Yeah, he's not obligated yet, for sure.
Obviously, PWE can punish him. But I don't know if we're going to see that.
He will.
Mine ran there, Lucia.
Yeah, or Lucia.
And that will be game for Nails, just losing the Blastmaster Boom now.
Yep, the Boom will come down and have two bombs, because there is still a bomb deck of nails.
No, because they swapped decks too.
Oh,
so
they swapped decks, so he gets
Dr.
a lot
Boom
more.
Gives a full border bombs.
Full border bombs.
This is the punish. So now.
Okay. Yeah, that was a big punish. I forgot it swaps decks.
Nail's gonna go for the renew here. He needs something.
And he gets warrior cards because he is a warrior, so there is no like healing to heal.
I think he just has to go with athletic studies here.
Yeah. I think so too. I think so too. 'Cause, 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 I think so too.
He needs to go with athletic studies, get the 8-man at 312.
And opt for the sword and board for more armor. Okay. Guess it's not the worst decision. Maybe go sword
Thinking
and
of going
maybe go
with
sword
only Nova.
and board Nova. I mean, that would kill him. That would almost always kill
That does not always kill, actually.
with the bombs. Oh, he's gonna opt to keep the Nova. He's gonna
Not
use
sure how
all
I feel
of.
about this at all.
Okay.
Tossing away the Zephyrs doesn't really matter because there's bombs in the deck.
Yeah. This, however, makes it so the bombs can't necessarily trigger. Maybe only 2 bombs at most. Here. And will allow Nails to become Galakroned.
What about?
Nice. There's a.
This is looking pretty bleak for Nails.
Yeah.
The lifesteal is just backbreaking here.
Yeah, that lifesteal is so good. He can there will be a option just to play Galakron and coerce the 2/4. To remove it because don't want to let the priest heal up. But
I
this
think that even matters this turn.
yeah, I don't think it matters too much. Barov coming in as a big minion is quite nice, but it doesn't do a lot.
really.
He's just gonna try and out damage.
Yeah, this makes a lot of sense to me because
Oh, that's a backbreaker.
the apotheosis.
The
just
Apotheosis
has
is coming in there.
any
It's
chance of
so
Nails really
big.
getting there.
It's just 2 lifesteal minions. So we're
The
gonna.
reason why you go face here is because you are still doing more damage to PWE's face than he's healing.
Yeah. But now it's no longer the case because of the Elucia doing 3 damage, removing all
Correct.
their. And now Nails is susceptible to a bomb draw, and he's only got 8 cards. The upgrade is nice. I guess you can play the upgrade. You get 4. You hit for 4 to face, but what is
That means you need 3 bombs.
Yeah.
So there is a chance for Nails here, but he needs to hit those 3 bombs
Yeah,
in the next turn.
Yeah, he needs to. That cutting class is unplayable at this point. He needs to go for the. He needs to go for a coerce play some play that can remove both, or at least the 3/6. You gotta get rid of the Elucia because otherwise you're just.
You can't. This is it. Because either you win on the spot.
Either you
here,
win on the
or
spot or you die. Yeah, so Nails knows that. He's gonna play for that.
Yeah, he has the Barov out where everything kind of hits Barov and then he doesn't die, but that's even less less likely than.
Yeah, he's just playing all his dead cards and hoping for bombs. No bombs. That's the game. Priest gets through.
There you have it, the unlikely Priest over Bomb Warrior win for PWE, starting off 1-0 against Nails.
Yeah. So, I mean, it just took a while, but the Priest eventually got there. It looked pretty bad for quite a lot of it, but then slowly but surely Nails was able to give himself some chances until the Elucia play, where the
Nails
boom was
had
gone.
a bunch of unfortunate draws with the early wrenches, and then he never had any buffs for his wrenches, so he couldn't keep the pressure on. He also didn't have any board clears, so he had no way to deal with the board except with his face.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that kind of cost him the game.
Yeah, it really did. It's really quite unfortunate that he had both upgrades in the bottom 10 cards of his deck.
So we are back into the second match now. Looks like a Libram Penflinger Paladin from PWE's side.
Yeah.
And
back to the Bomb Warrior. This is extremely favored. This is
bomb.
rather favored for the Paladin. an early double first day, looking to see what cards can get played. Opt for a hot air balloon.
I cannot wait to read these.
The draws are not that great for Agent PWE. Meanwhile, Nails is just building up towards a wrench caliber, which
Fortunately for PWE, his draws don't have to be that great right now. He just has pressure with a bunch of 1-drops on the board.
yeah,
So Nails does have a few options here. He can coin out the wrench. He can drop his evil quartermaster. He can
He
also
can-
coin out the barricade if he chooses to. Goes to the whirlwind, just clean up the board a little bit.
yeah.
Prevent the angry chicken from getting buffed.
hmm
There's a pride.
So let's prize a nice pickup
PWE.
there with a
For
reliquary. of
PWE, you love to see that. You need that draw.
Yeah, needs to get into his other to like. I would guess he's probably running either something like a novice or a loot hoarder, as well as his pen flingers and brooms. Final pen flinger, that is.
Sure.
So yeah, Pride is a really good
Wrench
card.
coming down, going to clear.
Here's the maximum amount of damage. With Krasinov being the last pickup, that's really nice. Going to allow to keep this this wrench caliber in the game still. With the Librum of Wisdom pickup being really good, allowing the flow of pen flingers to start happening for Agent.
I don't know about this choice of putting it on the hot air balloon. Eventually, you're going to want the hot air balloon to die.
Yeah.
But it's not easy for the hot air balloon to die because it has such a high health.
Mhm.
So, no surprise seeing Dr. Krasnov coming down here.
Yes.
Nails still thinking of trading. Clean the board. Manage your health. Get bombs in the deck.
This will force the removal of Krasinov with 2 attacks.
So
Nothing.
this is why it's pretty awkward putting the Librum of Wisdom on the hot air balloon. It doesn't die, so we're now floating mana
Yeah,
with our pen flingers.
that's true. I think I would have liked it on something else, something else as well. I think, like you said, it makes it so awkward to get your next Librum. So cutting class number
Correct.
1 with another 1 cost. Cutting class coming into hand. We see Corsair Cash, which can find the second wrench caliber. Finds shield block, shield block,
This area is off limits.
and a
I
second
think
coerce.
this barricade here.
Yeah, barricade's really nice. Just protecting his face for now. Second wrench can come down. I mean, the worst thing would be is if the second wrench caliber comes into hand here.
Yeah, so PWE is thinking of Bear Off here.
Mm-hmm.
Bear Off would let him clear and push 5 damage to his face
Yeah.
minimum.
For sh-
He'll get even more with the pen flingers if he chooses to.
Mm-hmm.
So I do like this quite a bit.
Yeah, I do too.
I cannot wait to
Okay.
read
Drop the
these.
Aldor. Get a pen flinger to kill 1 taunt.
And one go.
Use the other on face.
Yeah. He might opt to just do a little bit of different ordering, but it'll still result in the same thing.
Yeah, well, the real thing is he's thinking whether he wants to use the second Penflinger and deal the extra 1 damage, or just hero power. I believe he's going to go for Penflinger. I like the Penflinger here. Just chip away, get some damage in, pressure on. You have Libram of Hope next turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this Argent Braggart sticking around at 5 attack is very, very problematic. It can get removed with some armor and a shield slam or some. Else can find probably some other ways to deal with it. It looks like Kronk's picked up to hand. They got coerces. So much removal, but at the same time,
They're all single target.
Yeah, they're all single target.
You can't really use them.
Yeah. Gonna have to
shield slam here.
Perhaps a double shield slam here, just to remove the 2 big threats. But you give the Penflingers another round. That's 4 more damage potentially from Penflingers.
And now with the Relinquary Prime, that's gonna be very
annoying. That can't be removed by. That can't be removed by spells. So.
Correct.
You're gonna opt for a Penflinger and a Reliquary. And they're gonna just deal 2 more damage to Nails. Meanwhile, that minion is very.
The nice thing is
remove.
PWE can, or Nails can do something cute here. He can bear off and then coerce his own bear off, and that'll clear the board.
Yeah.
And I think we may see that.
Do try to keep yourselves alive.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we're going to see. Just get rid of the Relinquary Prime, get the Evil Quartermaster down, gain some armor, get a lackey.
Yeah. So he also opted to use the coin to get a little extra armor with the Evil Quartermaster. Smart plays. Agent with both Libram of Hopes in hands, but doesn't really. I don't think he should feel the need to play them just yet. He can.
Just for pressure.
Yeah,
really.
for pressure. Yeah. You've seen 1 coerce. You might think he doesn't run 2. And he holds the Libram of Wisdom wide, using some good wisdom there to think, maybe he can't remove the minion right away. In that case, I don't even really want to put it even on the 1/1.
You just want them for Penflingers.
Yeah.
Next turn. Because we already saw a coerce. Odds are he probably doesn't have the second coerce ready.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know if many Bomb Warrior decks are running 2 coerce at this time, or if this is a tech choice just for this specific matchup. Can use the upgrade here to start pushing some extra damage. Double. Some good double.
The upgrades a lot here.
Yeah, there's 4 bombs in deck. There's 4 bombs in deck.
You don't have to worry about. Now you don't have to worry about your weapon breaking and just having to get that online again.
Yeah, I like it. It looks like we're gonna see very likely the Devout Pupil. No, we're gonna see second Libram.
Yeah, that is a free Devout Pupil.
Yeah,
this turn.
You're right.
PWE can also just play it for 1 mana if he wants to hold the Libram of Wisdom.
Yeah, I might like to see. I would like to maybe see the extra Penflinger damage with the Libram to get the free Devout Pupil.
That's exactly what we're seeing.
Especially seeing that there is a Blessing of Wisdom in hand, which means there is 1 activator, but no pupil played. But this is a really, really nice Deathwing draw, allowing to push 5 damage and play the Faceless Lackey.
Yeah, I like the Faceless Lackey here over the hero power. You need to put the pressure on.
I agree a lot on this, and it's gonna take 3 Penflingers to remove it. Well, we'll take less now with the Libram of Justice. It'll only take the 2 that we're gonna see here, plus Devout Pupil with something. So that was a really nice draw back from Agent.
So now this will be very difficult for Nails to deal with.
Yeah. Weapon only deals 5, so he would need to draw... Even Brawl doesn't work because... Oh no, Brawl would work now because there is 2 minions. You'd have to hope to win a 50-50 Brawl
Works.
potentially, but draws a Horde Pillager instead. So... Looking...
I think we're just going to see Kronks.
Yeah, I think you have to. I think he has to Kronks and just get a hero power down just to kind of fortify the health a little bit. Because there's nothing else really to play. Fortunately, he hasn't been able to draw Galakrond before Kronks, or with the Kronks in hand. Just allow to play Galakrond, but you know, next turn gonna start being able to put a little bit more pressure on. The Kronks doesn't necessarily have to be removed, but it would be weird to not remove. But ignoring it and just thinking I can go full. Ignoring it and going face is also a viable option. Especially with this Blessing of Wisdom going on the 5/6. Yeah, draw cards.
You just put pressure on, draw cards, whittle down that health a bit more. You can potentially set up lethal with this way too.
Draws Truth Seeker, another big pickup. Not there because it's gonna discount the Librams. It's just a nice taunt minion. Gets in the way.
Yeah, PWE thinking whether he needs it. Makes sense. He might want to space out his threats, but he knows that there isn't really a brawl.
Yeah, there is no Brawl in hand. Is probably his hand read.
Yeah, he knows there's a weapon in hand, and he knows Galakrond is in hand.
Oh, there's the
Unfortunately,
Brawl.
that is a brawl top deck.
Yes. There's so many good options for Nails, and that's one of them where only the 1/1 lives. However, that's the 1/1 with Blessing of Wisdom, so he's
Yeah, so Nails will hero power here,
oh yeah.
I believe. The question is, does he go face or does he trade?
I think he knows that he's got 5 bombs in deck, so I mean, even if he doesn't go face, there's still 5 bombs, so you know, if by some means with 18 cards left, 5 bombs in a row get drawn, that could happen, but now it would only have taken less there. Silas goes to hand. Silas not really a big threat. I don't think there's a lethal find yet, so
There is not.
it's very close.
We are 1 away from lethal.
Yes.
So I think we're going to see the attack here, and if PWE gets a playable spell, it's
Yeah.
over.
Yes. He does.
And that'll be it.
Yeah. Right? Paladin gets
There
through.
you have it. 2-0 AgentPWE. Making it very close with those bomb draws too.
Yeah.
And there you have it.
Yeah.
No,
There we
that
have
leaves
it.
1 deck left for PWE. If you're Nails, do you still play the Bomb Warrior here?
With Demon Hunter coming out, I might play the Paladin here.
It really depends on the Paladin deck.
Yeah. Yeah, it does depend. If he's playing Ramp Paladin, there's a chance that Demon Hunter could just once the mana gets put up higher, that it could just succumb to a bunch of damage from stuff like Kane and Kane removing any taunt. Like, you know, obviously making the taunt disappear, not removing the minions, but we'll see what type of deck this is from Agent. It's a lifesteal, well,
Combo
put it on screen. This is Lifesteal Demon Hunter. OTK Lifesteal.
Yes. So, Nails is in a very favored position here.
Yes.
We've seen that doesn't really matter a ton in this series.
Mhm.
with PWE getting the win with Highlander Priest game 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Corsair Cash on 2 is always a solid play.
Yeah. You're gonna have a capability to see coin out the wrench caliber that was Corsair cached. Because he wants to play that one. Not give away information that he has both weapons, and then cutting class is another, will also be a possibility next turn. But
Yeah,
Agent showing the MO aura in the Thalnos, I guess, was played prior, so Nails knows what deck this is.
Yeah, it makes sense to throw out the Immolation Aura here. It's just going to sit in the hand all game long. It doesn't really matter. Might as well just dump your hand.
Yeah. He's opted for the Barricade instead. You know, it's not a bad choice at all. And Nails will just play that Wrench Caliber next turn. Meanwhile, we see Skull go into hand of Agent, but it's a bit of an awkward spot. You
Yeah,
really...
it's an early Skull. You don't really like seeing that.
No. It's going to be difficult to get that, it's going to be quite difficult to get that outcasted at this point.
Yeah, so PWE here is thinking of Sigil Runner versus Glide. Goes with the Sigil Runner. Not really surprised. There's not enough mana to really play
Yeah.
Glide easily here.
He just...
Especially with that Raging Fell Screamer draw the following turn. It's just super awkward.
Now the bombs are going in deck, and this Demon Hunter deck loves to draw. So, yeah, the fact that that is a case allows bombs to more easily be drawn out of this deck. And so, like you said, this matchup is pretty good for the warrior here. Demon Hunter does heal up to full, but one Moarg already being played now. Needs a philosophy
nice
for more.
opportunity to heal.
Mm-hmm. Right. Looks like a Krasinov was just drawn. Yeah. That's really nice.
PWE getting just what he wants on turn 6.
Oh, discounts the Moarg.
Fantastic discounts.
Yep. The I-Beam for now won't be discounted, but I mean this Il'gynoth would make this get closer to close to a potential Demon Hunter win. However, there's quite a lot that goes into the combo on top of
Real issue
Il'gynoth.
is, so what PWE can do now is he can get rid of his Ethereal Aug Merchants, and he can set up for the second Skull. He
Yes.
doesn't need those Aug Merchants anymore. He can just copy
Yeah. Copy
his
Mo.
0-cost Moarg Artificer
Yeah.
if he wants to, and he won't have any concerns.
Yeah.
It's kind of the reason why I don't like this Raging Fell Screamer all that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because now this will I believe this discounts all Moargs, which means if he gets a normal cost in Moarg in hand, he could accidentally copy that instead.
Mm-hmm. No, he played the first one already.
Oh, correct. So he doesn't have it. So this is fine.
Yeah. That's just to get the Fell Screamer out of hand. The ooze is pretty nice here. It stops the bleeding. Okay, he's gonna skull for no discount. Understanding that, oh, wow, oh, that's a card I haven't seen in a while. Man, Metamorphosis. I kind of like it. It's I don't know if it's necessarily considered too clunky in this deck, but deck is already pretty clunky as is. And Nails finally draws his boom and gets the whirlwind.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that.
Down to 3 health.
Two bomb
already.
draws is over. Doesn't draw 2. Needs to heal here. Because there is we see the second weapon, and I'm sure Agent probably expects a Horde Pillager or a second Wrench Caliber, as well as the threat I believe that's on the board of a 7/7 Doctor Boom. Oh, Glide. Maybe you go for the Glide here?
You don't go for the glide here.
You can't go for the Glide here. You have to remove
You need to go
the
for the
boom.
Consume Magic or Illidari Fellblade. The
Mhm.
reason why is because
Have to remove the boom.
the Fellblade can help remove stuff,
Yeah.
and Consume Magic is cheap cycle.
Yeah.
So, what I want to see here is I want to see Philosophy play to copy the Moarg, and I want to see Double Jump to try to fish for some. Oh wait, no, we've played both I-beams, so we don't have anything really.
Yeah, there's not much. I-beams are gone. It's Illidari has to remove the minion essentially.
Yeah, so he needs to waste a Fell Scream Blast here.
He's just gonna use an ethereal hit to remove it. No, he uses a Fell Scream to actually heal. Is that enough? I think it's enough for now.
This will put PWE out of lethal range for a Wrench Caliber and an upgrade.
A single upgrade.
That's the idea here.
Yeah. But he's used a lot of his stuff here. Which means that, I mean, Nails could go for kind of a clear play potentially, but also has a choice of whether to play second weapon or just play the Horde Pillager here.
I was thinking about it. Looks like he's gonna go for the straight wrench. Still thinking about it.
Yeah. Trying to figure out all the potential things to take, or all the things to take into consideration. He's going to go face and say you've used both Fell Scream blasts. No, you've used one Fell Scream blast. You have to have the second to heal out of my damage range. Il'gynoth into hand.
So, does PWE have lethal here?
I have no clue.
He deals 5 damage, so he needs to do 23. So,
Can't math. The double ethereal makes me think he does possibly have it.
it's not lethal. He needs to play Double Jump and get the second Philosophy.
Okay, yeah, that's true. He would, but it's almost guaranteed, right? Because he played both
the
skulls.
deck
He played both skulls.
entirely.
He played both.
He didn't play
I-beams?
Consume Magic.
Oh, Consume Magic. You're right. It's a fifth.
So he needs to Double Jump here, and he needs to get the second Philosophy if he runs it.
Yeah. Going for it. Spectral Sight. That's not it. But he could still potentially draw for it. I don't know if he can